And then something in the tone recently changed. What recently changed is the results that we got, and thank goodness that the Canadian Armed Forces went into only five, Speaker, 5 of these homes, and they provided us with horrific stories. Well, there are several other 100 homes across this province, long-term care homes, and they were only in 5. Now, if there is a reason to having a full independent public inquiry, there's a reason. There's also 1,587 other reasons that we need to have that full independent public inquiry. But why aren't we talking about that right now? Because I go back to the term that I used earlier, it's the bait and switch. Let's switch the channel, let's put other issues that are going forward. So in the motion that the government, there's Bill 156. It's an act to protect Ontario farm and farm animals from trespassing and other forms of interference and to prevent contamination of Ontario food supplies. There's a lot of important issues that need to be dealt with right in that bill. But is this the time that we need to talk about it right now? I know that I've reached out to my farm communities and I've had the opportunity to chat with them, but this bill never came up once as an urgent matter that they wanted to talk about. But you want to know what they did talk to me about is the risk management program. And that the fact that they're still waiting for this government to live up to the 40% of their commitment that they had said that they would put towards the risk management. Beef farmers are selling their meats at 1/3 of the price that they were getting last year. That's an urgent matter that they want to talk about. They also want to talk about, and during these hearings as well, is there's going to be virtual hearings. Well, the member, our Deputy House Leader, she talked about the challenges of these hearings that we're going to have. And the fact that these are untested, and here's the reality, and the member from Sudbury mentioned it a little bit earlier, and I know my friend from James B. Mushkegowuk, he also will attest to this, is that in Northern Ontario, we have farmers, we have cattlemen, we have agricultural people, we have people cashing crops, we have all kinds of farmers, all kinds of agricultural industry throughout Northern Ontario. But the thing that we don't have is consistent and reliable broadband internet, where individuals would have the ability, because we're in June, and everybody has been forced to making drastic decisions in regards to how am I going to plant? What am I going to plant? How am I going to be able to bring my produce to the processors? Because we've seen a lot of alarming news that has come up in regards to major producers that are no longer in operation. We see that happening in other provinces. We see that happening in other countries. How is that going to impact us? It will. And there are some severe discussions and severe impacts that this will have on our food chains. Those are the types of things that I'm hearing from the agricultural sector that they want to talk about. I'm not trying to take away from Bill 156. It is important, but it is not a priority right now.